Chris, can you take us back to, that moment when you realize that you're in the Araneta Coliseum, you're in a Ginebra uniform, and you're about to play your first game in the PBA?
Man, well, sitting in the locker room, I was actually the first player to show up in the locker room, and I was sitting there just ready to go. I was expecting more players to be in there, but it was kind of like the calm before the storm, I knew it was going to be a big event, and I didn't realize that the stands were going to be as packed as they were, but it was just going into it was just overly excited and anticipated for the game.
How can you not know that the big dome would be packed? Do you know that you're playing for Ginebra, right? You know it's the most popular team in the country. How could you not know that 18,000 would be there?
Well, I mean, I knew the numbers would be up there, but once you actually step on the court and look into the stands, it's just a crazy feeling.
Was it overwhelming when you saw that sea of humanity and most of them would cheer for you?
Yeah, it was more excited and thankful to be in that situation. That's the largest crowd I've ever played in front of. So
ever in your life?
Ever in my life.
Yeah. Just be honest. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how nervous were you?
I would say probably a 2, 3.
Really?
I was more just anticipated and ready to go. I think I wouldn't really call it nervous, just really anticipated. I think I might have been, using my legs too much before I even got to the game,
So you said you weren't nervous, then how come you parked in the wrong place? You didn't park in we have a players parking right under the big dome. You parked in the mall, which is farther.
Well, I've actually been just taking taxis up until recently, so I actually just got a car, but I guess I got kind of bad directions from my agent.
Charlie, sinisi ka pa.
Yeah, but it all worked out, so that's place.
So now you know where to park.
Yeah, I know where to park.
Now you know where to park. Tell us about the experience of scoring your first 2 points in the PBA.
It was I wanted to show the crowd more entertaining side. It was just a little touch pass from LA and then a quick off the glass, but I had to let it all out. So I even screamed as if I did dunk it. So it was just relief.
Yeah, you overreacted. That was a layup. That was too much celebration for an off the glass layup.
That was my first professional basket. So I was pretty excited to just put it in.
Yeah, we could see that that you were excited, and you were guarding Gary David, and you probably know by now who Gary David is and what he can do. When you guarded Gary, was that instructions from Coach Shot, or did you take it upon yourself? No, okay, I'm gonna guard him.
Well, yeah. Coming into it, the coaches wanted me to know that they need a defensive stopper, and whoever the best scorer is on the other team, I told them that I want to be that guy. And Gary's actually a good friend of mine. And going into it, I already know how he kind of plays. He's gonna put it up. He's gonna every time he gets the ball, he's gonna look for the shot. And watching film, he was hitting some ridiculous shots. You know what I mean? So coaches just really encouraged me to just stay on him. You know what I mean? Just really don't help off much, because if he does touch it, if he sees any daylight, he's gonna put it up.
So he did not score a single point for the first 3 quarters. Now tell me right now, was that because of your defense?
Well, I kind of, there was a point in the game where I was kind of trying to, sag off a little bit so he could get more involved, because I felt like I was just kind of just keeping him in the corner. But I guess so,
He's honest. He's honest. Okay, now we get to the question that I really wanted to ask. You weren't able to dunk. I think 18,000 fans. They were waiting. You guys were up big, and not considering that run that Global Port did late in the game. They wanted you. They stuck around so that they could see you dunk live.
Yeah.
You did not dunk.
Yeah.
very disappointing.
Well, first of all, I apologize.
Good, you should apologize, yes.
My emphasis was to lock down the best scorer, and that's what my focus was. There was a lot of opportunities for lobs and everything, but like I said, my legs were feeling heavy. But there was one instance where I believe I should have at least tried to dunk it. It was I think it went LA to JJ to me, and then he reached and I brought it up and just laid it up. But even then, I think I should have took off.
Disappointing.
Yeah,
Just
sorry, everybody.
I can do that. But do you promise? Like do you promise that in the next game of Ginebra, do you promise here and for the win that you will get your first slam dunk in the PBA?
Yeah, whatever the defense gives me, I'm gonna start just trying to Blake Griffin people and just jumping on people. Just start pushing off, you know what I mean? It depends on how slippery the ball is, but I'm gonna start trying to cuff it and just jump on people. So we'll see. But I gotta just protect myself above all. So
humble guy, bro. You heard it. He's gonna dunk on someone in the next game.
Sir.